Good morning, everybody. It's about 8:30. I'm very tired. And today is the big appointment in Boise, and I haven't told anyone about it because I've been really nervous and I've just kind of been keeping it to myself to make this video. We are going to drive a 55-minute drive over there to a place called Portico by St. Al's. And they're going to look at my hips and my x-rays from last time I had them, and they're going to tell me really what they think's best to do for me in my situation for my hips. And so I may have surgery or I may not have surgery. It really all just depends on what they decide over there, because these are basically my people who are like my second opinion people. And so I'll make another video either after the doctor's office or whatever to let you guys know what's going on. See you then. Hello, I'm back. I have my appointment and everything. I've got really good news and I've got really bad news. I'm going to the gas station right now and then doing a couple errands, and then when I get back I will update you guys and let you know what actually is going on. Yeah. I'm home. I'm settled down. I can finally relax now and tell you guys everything that went on. I had to write it down actually to read it to you guys because I'm going to get sidetracked and I will probably get lost in what I'm talking about. So I have really, really good news and I have really, really bad news. I went in to see a pediatric orthopedic doctor today, and they took x-rays and they looked at my hips, and basically they told me that the dysplasia is in both hips, but hardly in the right hip. So basically, I have a dysplastic left hip, and my right hip is not too bad yet. It's really not that bad. You can barely even consider it hip dysplasia. But the thing we're worried about with the right hip is that I might have a labial tear in my hip muscle up towards the top of my hip by the socket. And so we are going to have to do an MRI with a contrast injection into the joint along with steroids to maybe help out the joint of that hip. But when I went in today, he gave me a shot in my right hip, which was about a needle about this big into my bone of my hip, because I have what is called a bursa sac, which is just a sac of fluid over the bone, which you have it on your elbows and your patella and your knee and stuff. But obviously this bursa was in a place it's not supposed to be on my hip bone. So he went in with the needle and injected my hip with some steroids and an anti-inflammatory, and obviously popped the bursa sac so it didn't hurt as bad. But basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have the MRI to see if I have the tear. I'm doing 6 weeks physical therapy now to strengthen my legs as much as possible, so that way I can become a candidate for the periacetabular osteotomy, the PAO surgery, which I would have on just my left hip, which is going to be a really serious surgery. And the doctor actually told me that I won't be able to have it at Shriners in Portland, that I would have to do it here in Boise, which I'm a little upset about, but I mean, I'm just excited to get myself healthy again. I'm excited to be able to, not have to live careful all the time, you know what I mean? So basically, right now, I'm working on physical therapy and just strengthening my right leg as much as possible to hopefully become a candidate for the PAO on my left hip. Basically, I have 6 weeks to stop smoking cigarettes, so that way when I go to see him again, he can tell me, okay, you have a tear or you don't have a tear, so that way we can get started on, okay, if I need surgery, then, I stop smoking cigarettes, because cigarettes can be really bad on you, especially during surgery, because it thins your blood, and obviously everybody knows cigarettes just aren't good for you, and I need to quit anyways. So in 6 weeks' time, I will be going back to the doctor. I don't know when my MRI is because we haven't called them, they haven't called me to schedule it yet because I just got done with the doctors today. So they will call me within the next week and let me know when my MRI is scheduled, and then I'll get that done. Hopefully there's no tear. I'm hoping there's no tear because that means I'll have to have surgery, and then that means there will be a lot of strengthening my right leg to get it to its utmost best condition to be able to bear all my weight, since I'll be, you know, I won't be able to weight bear on my left side at all. So I got a long road ahead of me, but I'm really excited, and I'll make another video when my MRI comes up, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. I really just, that's as much as I know. That's all I can say. I'm pretty nervous, so I just gotta get myself strengthened in physical therapy and see how that helps me. And he thinks that if it's not torn, the physical therapy will definitely help, and I agree. But he said that if it's torn, if my labial is torn, then surgery is going to be the only thing to really correct it. So hopefully I don't have to have that surgery and we can get started so I can get my PAO surgery and maybe finally get back on the track to a healthy lifestyle. You guys just heard a train in the background. But alright, I guess I will make another video when I have my MRI appointment, or if I get a phone call or anything, and I'll let you guys know. Thanks for sticking around. Bye.